Welcome back. Today is Random Acts of Kindness Day, where you're encouraged to do something nice for someone. Showcasing kindness can go a long way and can actually get you ahead in life.
Absolutely. Amy Summers, she's an entrepreneur and author, and this morning she's telling us why kindness is the new standard for modern leadership. Welcome to GDC Virtually. Nice to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
You know, a lot of younger workers, they say they don't feel respected or even heard at work. What are some leaders starting to get wrong about actually motivating people today?
Well, I think a lot of leaders are just very enamored with technology and AI and automation and making everybody faster and quicker. But what they're forgetting is that low-tech thing that they need to do, which is this human connection, is really simple. And that's what young professionals are really craving right now, is connection and direction.
Well, Amy, first I want to say you look beautiful and you sound very intelligent, and we're very happy to have you here. Was that kind?
That was kind.
That was very kind.
That's very kind. You're actually making me blush a little bit. So.
I'm just trying to get ahead in life. So what are some things like empathy, listening, and following through become such a big factor in whether teams stay encouraged or they actually burn out?
Well, leaders need to know that empathy is not soft. It's a very important thing to show. There's a lot of ego out there. So young professionals coming up, they're not really looking for a place with a lot of ego. They're looking for people that are empathetic, that care about them, that care about their growth, their career path, and who they are as a person. That's what they're not getting, and that's what leaders need to show more of.
You have a great book that helps a lot of people watching today, including myself. It's in your book. It's called Lift 10 Mentorship Touchpoints to Empower Your Team and Accelerate Your Career. Now, you talk about everyday mentorship moments. Which one do you feel actually helps people feel respected without lowering their expectations or maybe even having to lower their standards?
Yes, well, in my book, Lift, I outlined 10 touch points that I've really felt throughout my career have made a big difference. And to answer your question, I think touch point one, just show up. That's what's needed right now. I think a lot of people are struggling in this job market, especially because their interviews aren't even being, attended by CEOs.
So, Amy, let me ask you this. Some managers worry that leading with empathy means they're being too soft, right? So why do younger workers actually see this as a sign of strong leadership?
Well, it's important that they know that they're cared about and that someone's going to help guide them. And especially in these environments where we're a lot of times remote or hybrid or we're feeling very disconnected, we don't have that environment that we used to have where you just walk in an office and you kind of felt cared for. Somebody would throw a little afternoon surprise party for somebody. We're not experiencing those little things anymore. So we have to, as leaders now, be intentional and pick up the phone, make a phone call that's not scheduled on a calendar. Tell someone that they did a great job or that you would like to see what they can do in another area of the company. Make that verbal communication that we're not doing as much.
I always say, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I try and be kind to everyone, but if you're disrespecting me, I will bounce back on you. If someone wants to be a better leader or teammate this week, what's the one simple habit that they can start that'll actually make a difference?
I think just, spontaneous communication, which is what I mentioned. I think we've forgotten how to do that. Just randomly calling somebody, letting them know that you're there for them, ask them how their day's going. Before we fire a directive at someone, find out what they're hearing from other teammates or employees or what's happening out there on the street. Get some information. I think leaders will be surprised that they can learn a lot too from the people that they're leading. So in many ways, they can be mentored by their own mentees.
That's right. Amy, all great tips. I think a lot of people need to, we're getting away from that a little bit more,
Kindness.
Yeah, the kindness. So thank you for those great tips.
Thank you.
And you look beautiful. All right, Amy has more tips on how to help your work team or help elevate your own career. Her book, Lift 10 Mentorships, Touchpoints to Empower Your Team and Accelerate Your Career, is available now on Amazon and in bookstores. All you got to do is go online at lifttolead.com. We'll be back.